For the love of the sport, chopping it up midday real quick. Got a couple guys trying to get a couple things off their chest. We gonna let them do that. We gonna let them do that. A couple things going on in the NBA. Big win by the Nets last night. Big win by the Hawks last night. We're getting close, man. We're getting close. I saw the Celtics don't want to. I don't know if they're ducking the Brooklyn Nets, but I know they're not playing Jason Tatum and I don't know if it was Al Horford or somebody against the Bucks, but I'm not sure they want that second seed. I think they'll be cool being the third seed or the fourth seed, playing the Bulls or somebody like that. That'll be smoother for them. That'll be smoother for them. But we got a couple guys who want to get a couple things off their chest. And they're arguing back and forth about a couple different topics. So we're going to let them, argue their side, each one of them. So it should be good. Should be good. Should be good. But yeah, the playoffs are gonna be wild, man. I don't think anybody has clear-cut favorites. We got one of the guys coming in now. Big dog.
Joe, this guy's a tar, Joe. Joe, this guy's...
What's happening, man? What's going on, Ops?
What's good? It's just me and you.
Chopping up a little bit. Everything good, man. Everything good, man. If you want, you could just turn your camera off so you don't have to use as much internet. If you can hear me. You heard? Try to turn your camera off so you don't gotta. Yep, that's better. That way you won't use as much internet.
Yo, Joe, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
All right, word.
So what's up? I'll talk to me. What you want to get off your chest, man?
Yo, the kid, the idiot. I'm tired of it, bro. Like, for real, I'm really getting to the point where, like, for real, bro, I'm not gonna want to argue with these guys. I'm not gonna want to argue with these guys, Joe, because at the end of the day, bro, I give niggas the benefit of the doubt. When niggas make funny or try to make points and try to get shit off, we get...
How you cutting in and out, Ops?
Benefit of the doubt for the sake of, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having common sense.
Yeah.
For the sake of we have common sense, I want to actually, I want to have, productive conversation, like just competent conversation. I don't want to have to harp on shit that don't need to be harped on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Joe, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You preaching right now, bro. You preaching.
In here?
You preaching right now, man. You cutting a little bit in and out though.
Reeves, what's good, Reeves?
Yeah, Reeves is in the head trying to just listen and shit. He's in
What's
there.
good, Ops?
Fuck me up,
There he is. There he is.
I'm just waiting for Ed to hop in here, man. I saw Ops is going at his neck, so I need to hear this.
Yeah, he don't. Ops is getting sick of it, man. He to me, it feels like Ed argues just to argue.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Ops is saying, like he'll really try to say that.
Yeah, well, I think it's my shit. I think it's my. Oh, okay.
You figured it out? Like Ed will try to say like Russ and KD have similar shooting splits, but not give context about how the defense is playing them. When the defense is playing 9 feet off of Russell and the defense is double teaming KD as soon as he comes over half court. And it's been like KD. We can hear you.
See, I don't even understand why people entertain that conversation. Because Ed acts like he doesn't have eyes over here, like he doesn't watch the game and can tell that their
Y'all know
game is
niggas
completely
lost me or
different.
what?
Nah, we hear you, Ops. Just go out and come back in. But go ahead, Reeks.
Yeah, that this guy he loves to go to the stats books, acting like he hasn't watched the game, bro. When you're watching the game and people are playing Russell Westbrook when he got the ball at the 3-point line, they're at the freaking free throw line at the top of the key, and you're gonna over here tell me that this guy's still good? Like, come on, bro. Whenever he pulls up to shoot, he's bailing out the defense. He doesn't have the explosiveness that he used to have. So he's not the player that he used to be. And that is the reason that the Lakers have what 38 wins and 43 losses or something like that. Like, come on, bro. They're out the playoffs because of what? Because of the way that team was built. That was due to fail from the beginning. It's just
That's a
how it is,
fact.
man. That's how
That's a
I look
fact,
at it.
bro. That's a fact, man. Like he doesn't understand that Russ's decision making and his lack of self-awareness is the reason that a lot of his teams fail.
Yeah,
Ops, you can
bro. I
hear you?
mean,
Yeah, I can hear you. My fault, bro. Yeah, I just seen you. I had to go into the chat to check it out. You can hear
Yeah.
me though?
All right. So go ahead, Ops. Stay your grievance.
No, my thing is, bro, I'm really getting ready to want to stop arguing with guys because at the end of the day, it's like I'm not even trying to, you know what I'm saying, be like just get up in arms about this shit. But bro, if we're gonna sit here and have dialogue and have conversation, I want it to be productive and fucking intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to sit here and harp on shit that does not need to be harped on. Like I said, I keep using an example. The other day, Joe, it was me, you, and Ed in the chat. Oh, in the pod, the nigga came in and said, "Yo, this and then the third about Steph Curry, why not?" But yo, the niggas don't ever think what happened if Larry Bird and Reggie Miller would get as many shots as Steph Curry gets to take. And it's like, cool, fair point. I understood he wasn't saying Steph Curry is not the best shooter of all time. He didn't even have to say that. He ended up saying that at the end, but he didn't even have to say that. And I already understood. Nobody was stopping the conversation to be like, yo, you're saying Steph Curry's not the best shooter of all time? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's unproductive, bro. It's ridiculous. Like I don't want to sit here and argue about shit that don't need to be argued about. But that's the way him and G argue. They go and they harp on stupid little things to try and distract you from what you're actually trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's unproductive, bro. This shit's annoying. Like you know what I'm saying?
A lot of times I feel like they just do it just to argue, even though they know better, but they'll say it, oh, so you mean this? And try to like flip your words and you know what I mean? Try to make an argument when there's really not an argument. Like everybody knows Russ is not a good shooter. And whether a person has a good shooting night or a bad shooting night doesn't it doesn't really
Determined.
matter. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
still gonna be great shooters. So Damian Lillard's a great shooter, Steph Curry's a great shooter, KD, all these guys, they're great shooters, whether they have a good shooting night or not. Russell's a bad shooter with nobody playing him. So the argument really is redundant. Like it really doesn't even need to be said. But he wants to argue the numbers. So that's why I named the last pod stat guys, because the stat guys will use the box scores to make an argument without context. And you're leaving out the main part and the main context of the game, which is watching the game, seeing what the defense is doing, how they're playing you, and the decisions that you're making. But if you don't give context and you just give blanket numbers, you're just a casual. You're living up to the name that we gave you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of crazy. You there,
Damn,
Ops?
Joe. Yeah, I just had to leave and come back in because so I keep getting calls from work and shit. Like I'm out of lunch, but I still my phone keep ringing, and every time it rings, that's what happened last time.
Yeah,
They cussed
it
me
drops
out of
you
here.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. So this shit probably not gonna be able to work because I'm gonna keep getting these fucking calls. But yeah, man, the point still, yeah, man. Like I said, we on the same page about it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if guys have different opinions about shit, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. That's what the fuck we doing it for. But bro, let's
Mm-hmm.
not start arguing about shit that we don't need to argue about.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
guys
He's
spend
living up to the
30
name.
minutes.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Ops.
I'm listening. Nah, that was it.
But nah, he's living up to the name, the casual name. Like when you cut out, I was saying like that's why I named the last pod Stat Guys, because you go to the box score and say and give a recap of the game, but there's no context in the box scores. You're not looking at the play by plays. You're not. There's no context. So you're just saying, all right, this guy had a bad night, this guy had a good night, but you're not giving context. You're literally being a casual. You're
Yeah,
not showing that this guy had to deal with this type of defense. You know what I'm saying? This guy literally had guys 9 feet away from them and still couldn't make shots, or would go 1-on-5 and try to force a layup. Like you're not giving context with your assessment. You're just giving box score numbers with no context. And that's exactly what we're talking about. That you can't be a casual, and we're doing this so the casual fan could understand the inner workings of basketball. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be giving intellectual breakdowns of the game, not box score readers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nah, it's a fact. And honestly, Reese told me. I mean, like I said, in the chat, whatever, the chat. You know what I'm saying? And like, we ain't putting the chat out for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but Reese, I told him, like, yo, dude, take these guys too serious, bro. They literally just do this for the sake of argument. And that shit literally stuck with me because I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, yeah, obviously, this should just be, you know what I'm saying? We just do this shit for some shits and giggles every now and then, especially in the chat. But like, now that we out here really, you know what I'm saying, putting this shit out for niggas to see. You feel me? Like I want to have some, I wanted to have some kind of actual structure, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like honestly, there's a couple things. Obviously, we just, you know what I'm saying, we working out the kinks as we just kind of do it. Even though what's kind of dope about this is how it is, how it's just so, uh, just kind of lax. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we just jump on the pod, start talking shit, and you be putting a little shit on the backdrop, which I think is fucking genius. And it just and the feature to be able to do that is ill as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I think we do like have done it a couple times. A lot of times we talking over each other, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So we might need a little bit of structure as to how we just kind of, you know what I'm saying, get into it.
Go
Like,
back and
all right,
forth.
yo, let me try. All right, bet. Let me say my piece. All right, word. What you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Nah, I know. Ed likes to interrupt a lot
Yeah.
and throw guys
But
on a tangent and some randomness.
tangent, bro.
He goes on his randomness all the time. I don't know. I don't think he's jumping in. I think he's running around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Nah,
he's
that's a
running around.
fact.
But nah, it's true. We should definitely. I'm gonna definitely put some more structure into it. I'll be letting guys like go at it. You know what I'm saying? But we could structure it up a little more. You know what I'm saying? Stop muting guys and letting guys get their full takes. You know what I'm saying? Because we do need some structure so people can digest the information a little better. With that back and forth yelling at each other is kind of it's tough to listen to what everybody's trying to say.
Exactly. Points don't get fully fleshed out. You know what I'm saying? Like because now you cut me off and you ask me about some dumbass shit that we don't need to be arguing about, and then here I go gotta have to respond to that to prove to you that you're an idiot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just
Nah, it's true, man. It's true. Ed
so
and
let me.
Ed is a imposing figure, man. He just loves to yell over people and he just he just does what he does. He's Ed, man, but he
Yeah,
just be trolling a lot of the times. Like he'll come to his senses
trolling.
after a whole argument. You're like, yo, what were you just trolling the whole time?
Shit's crazy. But yo, real
Or
quick
sometimes
off
it's like,
topic. I
yeah,
want the pod to hear this too, bro. There's a little shorty that be driving. Like she does the packages over here in my building, like where I work.
uh-huh,
You know, it's like a little office space they share. And there's a
yeah,
little shorty that comes drop off the boxes through FedEx, bro. And she is nice, bro. Like,
yeah.
god dang. Like, I be just
She's
listen
she's
every day. Yeah, I'm gonna
she's
start
pretty.
ordering FedEx. Like, yeah, she's nice, bro. She's literally nice. She be over here in a little tank top or shorts, like you know what I'm saying. It's like because it's kind of like a masculine job, you would think, kinda. You know what I mean? Not to be all sexist and shit, but it's kind of like a masculine job, so to speak. But she make that shit just look. You know what I mean? She make that shit look sexy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you
So
and shit.
so is she slim thick or is she like a big booty girl or like a skinny pretty shorty? What is she?
Nah, she's like a little slim thick. She's like a little. kind of like on the fucking Chris Rock shit. She like a little GI Jane flow, but she got like long hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? But she got like the little GI Jane flow. You know what I'm saying? Like all she missing is like the little tool belt with like you know what I'm saying with some guns and some shit. Like
Yeah, you might have to talk to her, man. Hit her on the slide. Like, how you doing? How's your day?
nah, I'm married, bro. I'm locked in,
Oh, you
bro.
married? I forget, man. I forget.
I'm locked in right now, but I just got you gotta admire it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, a little eye candy get you through your day.
Yeah, exactly.
That never hurt. That never hurts. That always makes the day go by smoother.
Exactly. I just gotta order. I
You
would
know
just
what I
order
mean?
some boxes or whatever. That's all. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
order
keep it
some.
cool. So you married, House?
Nah. I'm not married like that.
Oh,
I'm
not
saying, you know what
legally,
I'm
but
saying?
yeah, I get you. All right, you married. I get you.
You know, at Dominican shit, as soon as you move in, tu estás casado. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. You moved in. You're locked in.
yeah. And I
You
got the
locked
little
in.
seat on the way too. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, you're
Yeah,
definitely locked in. God bless. I forgot too. I remember you said that. So God bless, man. That's
yeah,
what's up.
man.
I know you got to get back to the job, man.
I do. Yep, I do actually. I'm glad you
I
mentioned that
know.
shit because
I
I
know you
out
got
here
to get
lose track
back
of
to
time.
it. But now you already know we're gonna keep chopping it, man. If
Yo, y'all ran one
whenever you
last night?
nope.
All right, word.
Nah, you know you're gonna get the notice. You know that.
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah,
running no
yeah.
more unless you get the notice, man. You're one of the hitters.
Just want to
You
talk
a
my shit,
staple.
man.
That's a fact. That's what we here for, man. We gonna get this rocking and rolling, man. You know what I mean? So whenever
Say
whenever
less.
whenever you guys want to get down, I could always drop the link, man. We can give y'all a platform so you guys could state your grievances.
I got a lot of those fucking with these niggas, man.
You feel me? They give good content though, because they just like to argue, man. They just like to argue. I feel like
Nah,
they know
that's a
better,
fact.
but I don't know. Sometimes I be believing that they believe what they're saying too. So that's the crazy part. Like like even G, a lot of things that G says he believes.
He's
So
crazy,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like,
He's crazy.
but we need them, man. We need them. We need them. We need those takes, man. Those are good TikTok takes. You know what I mean? We could start queuing those up.
Like 20 comics, that's what he said.
You chopping up? Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, I'm getting to work.
Yeah,
You know,
you sound like a robot. Sure, good though, man. We gonna chop it up, man. Whenever y'all ready, we'll run it again. Let my boy get back to work. But yeah, for the love of the sport, quick chop up midday. Y'all already know. We gonna get it with ya later.